Hi, welcome to my little corner of the world called From Mild to Wild and everything in between. My name is George Villaro. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get into my little world by showing you how to build a hot rod. It may seem very complicated at first, but this series of tapes that I'm going to show you will show you how to build engines, transmissions, carburetors, heads. Now let's talk heads. In the next three tapes, I'm going to show you they are just heads 1, 2, and 3. Now just heads 1 are these stock heads that I've got in front of me, which will do nicely for your street machine. Just heads 2 are a set of bow tie heads, which we have on the car right now. And just heads 3 are a set of all-out competition aluminum heads. Now, I'm not just going to show you how to assemble your heads. I'll show you how to do a 3-angle valve job, cut for springs and seals, elongate the push rod holes, install screw-in studs. I will tell you how to select your valves, your springs, retainers, locks, push rods, rocker arms for your particular setup. You're going to see that the more horsepower you make, the more you're going to have to change pieces, because horsepower will definitely break parts. If you've got a weak link within that drivetrain, horsepower will definitely find it and break it. So you might as well learn up front what parts to use in what particular application. Now on the bench here, I've got a few parts and tools that I want to show you. But in the tape, we give you a complete selection of the tools and parts you're going to need. At this point, you may want to think about having your heads done either professionally or by your local machine shop, because the tools you're going to see could run you into some money. If you're only going to be doing one set of heads, it may not be cost effective for you to purchase all these tools. If you plan on doing several sets of heads, or maybe some for your friends, then now's the time you should really think about, should I buy my own tools, or should I contact some machine shop and have them do the work for me? That's a decision that only you can make. But I'm going to take and show you some of the tools, also some of the rocker arms, from a stock rocker arm to all-out race. I'm going to show you push rods because they come in different thicknesses and lengths. There's a tool that you have to check the length of the push rod for the particular cam lift that you're running, and we'll show you that tool. I'm going to show you valves, springs from the stock to the wild set of springs. We're going to show you retainers and how to check the retainers and how to also check the spring height. Now let me get up close, because these are very small, and for me to hold them up in front of you like this, it's not going to do them justice. So hold on 1 second and we'll get the camera up close so we can show you these particular pieces. Start out right here. Here's 2 individual cutters. These are for cutting the spring pockets and for Teflon seals. Now these 2 tools do the same thing that this one tool does. The difference is these 2 right here, one cuts for the PC seal, the other one cuts for a 625 spring. This next cutter right here, the black one, cuts for the seal and also for the spring, but it's a 550 spring. This last 2 tools right here cut for your screw-in studs. The one on the right is the cutter. The one on the left is for putting the threads in. Now let me show you these rocker arms. The one at the top is a stock rocker arm. The one in the middle is for mild race. You could put 150 pounds of closed spring pressure on that one without hurting it. The one at the bottom is an all-out race type of rocker arm, roller tip and roller bearing, and it's made of stainless steel, so it's virtually indestructible. The long items there are your push rods. Now they come in various thicknesses and lengths. Now the gray tool on the right is the tool that you would use to check for the correct length of your push rod. Here's your springs. The one on the right is a stock valve spring. It's an inch 250 thousandths OD. The one on the left is a race spring, which is an inch 625 thousandths. The spring pressure difference is on the closed side. The one on the right, the stock spring, will give you anywhere from 80 to 100 pounds of pressure. The one on the left, depending on height, would give you from 225 to 250 pounds of pressure. Now there is the retainer in the center. The tool in the top portion is the tool you would use to check the retainer. This is the tool you'd use to check the height of the spring, and that you would use for the spring pressure. Let me show you where they go. Here's the rocker arm. Yeah, there's that roller tip. There's the stud. Now here's the retainer. This is a titanium retainer, and this is a steel retainer. Can you see the difference? Much stronger and half the weight. The locks that we use, they come in 7 and 10 degree. And here's the spring. These are the 550 springs that I referred to. Push rod goes down in here, and that's the tool you'll use to elongate that hole for a high lift cam. Before I close, I want to show you the engines that you're going to be seeing in the upcoming tapes. This particular one is going to be a 334 cubic inch. This is a 350 flat top piston. This is a 503 horsepower 350. There's the transmissions, cams, rings, intake, carburetors, converters, heads. There's a beautiful crankshaft right there. There's some more pistons, our gaskets. Now don't forget, what's my motto? Do drags, not drugs, and I'll see you at the track.